Okay, so I want to talk about shadow work. Ooh, 111. So, like, a lot of people are afraid of doing shadow work. Mostly because, like, witches do it, or, like, people that have voodoo. Like, anything that's dark, anything that's called shadow, anything that's dark, people get afraid of it. But when it's light, it's okay. You have to learn to have a balance. Just like how the gods have a balance of good and evil. You have to learn to have a balance. When you do shadow work, you're basically like, what is like? When you do shadow work, you're basically like teaching yourself not to hold on to the past. And you're like mastering your emotions. I'm still studying what shadow work is. I was talking to one lady and she said I actually do shadow work. Like me, because like I like tell her a lot of stuff and she be like, you actually are doing shadow work, but you have to like do it with yourself. Which of course, yeah. So like so if you want to start doing shadow work, you have to be real with yourself. You can't lie to yourself. You have to let go of any pain that was that you allowed in your life. That's something people have to do. They have to stop blaming people. You have to stop blaming people that like anything. Like, oh, my childhood was horrible. I had got abused in many ways. Like, don't bring it back up. Cause you ever notice how you bring up the past and you start to get sad? You're like, yeah, that happened and that happened. Like, don't bring it up. Excuse me. Like anything about shadow work, that's actually like the next video I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk about shadow work. I'm still studying about shadow work, so I'm not gonna make a video now, but probably sometime this week I will talk about shadow work. I'm actually hungry right now. I'm not hungry. I don't know why people say that. I know I say that a lot. I be like, I'm hungry. And I know doggone well I'm not hungry. When your stomach growling, I heard there's like a process of it pumping out any excess air. Because when people are hungry, they usually like breathe more than normal. And when people notice that they don't notice that they're breathing, it's so funny. They like, it's best to breathe out your nose, by the way. I don't really know what to talk about. Like, I know I'm going to do shadow work video and many other things. Because I've been focusing a lot on, like, what the government doing to people. Hey, Ron the Great. I love your channel. Check out his channel, by the way. If anybody's on here, like, check out his channel. His channel's cool. But yeah, my next video is gonna be about shadow work. I've been making videos about the government and their lies and different conspiracies for like over a year. So it's best for me to try something else. I gotta get out my comfort zone. I'm gonna teach about shadow work. I'm gonna teach about many other things, like the cosmos. I'm gonna teach about other things. I want to expand my mind and expand who I am as a person. You know, you can't be attached to one thing, because when you're attached to one thing, most likely you're gonna get over it. Like for instance, it's this singer. I cannot remember her name. Like I know what she looked like, but I can't remember her name. And she said that she's tired of singing. She's been singing since she was a kid, and yet her fans be like, you need to sing, we love your music. Like, people don't get it. You don't supposed to be attached to one thing forever. When marriage, I don't know, because when you're married to someone, your souls are so called conjoined. So I don't know anything I want to talk about, because I'm just talking right now. I'm not really doing nothing serious. I'm just talking outside. Oh, the sun got covered up. Look at that. GMO clouds. They was just spraying something this morning, and now look, clouds. Oh, my bad. Why is these spider webs on me? I also want to make a video about like prepping, because I'm obsessed with that. Like, not necessarily obsessed, but like it's an interest for me. Y'all ever heard about preppers, like people preparing for apocalypse or stuff like that? Yeah, I'm into that type of stuff. Sorry if y'all can't hear me. This thing over there is loud. And I'm losing my voice a little bit. Anything y'all want to talk about, anything, I'm good. I'm just saying all the videos I plan on doing. Shadow work, prepping, Cosmos. What else? Detoxing, which is something that I special in. Cause I like detoxing. You can detox with water. You can detox it. Really, anything that relies on fasting is a good detox. I'm not an expert, but anything that relies on fasting is a good detox. People, it was this one lady. She was watching a video about breatharians, and I talk about breatharians a lot. Not on this channel though. Like usually it's like friends. I talk about breatharians. People are scared of breatharians because they think breatharians are killing themselves when it's not true. When you're a breatharian, you're basically not eating at all. You meditate, you get the sun, you breathe in and out the air. Kids, oh my gosh, like he's just throwing this bottle of dirt. Literally, a bottle of dirt. He's just throwing it. But yeah, I want to learn, I want to teach about breatharians because I plan on being a breatharian. I don't know if pregnant women can be a breatharian. Probably when they're pregnant, they probably can eat foods. But like after they have birth to the baby, I don't know. I'm still doing research. We're all doing research. It's all levels to everything. Yeah. But yeah, like I said on my last live, get you a book. Get you a journal and write down everything that you know they will delete off of Google. I don't care if you don't know. I don't care if you think. I don't care if they said they're not going to take it down. Write down everything while you still can. Because I've been watching a lot of videos, and this one man, he's a scientist. And he said he got fired about a week ago because he exposed that that fetus can feel pain. He exposed that and he got fired. He said he was like worried because people were trying to kill him. He said his own workers didn't trust his own workers didn't believe him. He said right now he just saying it's conspiracy so people won't like hurt him or something, whatever. But like yeah, I'm gonna do different videos. I don't really have nothing to talk about, so y'all don't actually have to be on here. I'm just talking at random, honestly. Just talking at random. I'm still learning about the Kemet people and Kemet itself. Cause my dad, when I was in middle school, he like every night, he told me to come outside and we would like learn about the stars. We'll learn about the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, because I'm from the country. So like anything about the stars, anything like that, I'm being taught that. People think country people are just straight up stupid. Like no, we learn stuff. We're actually honestly the best survivors. Country people in terrorist country are the best survivors. You can train yourself to be a survivor. You don't have to be born from the country. City people, they're the people that's most likely to be liberal. They have to really teach themselves not to be a liberal person. There's a lot of country people that's liberal. Like everybody, let me just stop with the selecting. Everybody can be liberal. And this is the funniest thing, bro. This person came to me about a week ago. Wait, what today is? Sunday. Today the 17th. Oh, the 17th. So my month off of social media is over. I'm gonna just extend it another day. I don't really want to get on social media. My month of I did a social media detox. My month is over, but I want to like extend it another day because I'm really not trying to get in all the mess because like it's prom season, and I really want to talk to my friends, but at the same time, I'm still doing me a detox. So I'll extend it one more day. But yeah, this was the funniest thing, bro. Someone said only white people can be racist. And it was funny because I used to think that. And then I was like thinking, I was like, hold on. I used to call Asian people like dog and cats and shit. But not even in a racist way. I used to say it in like a jokeful way, but it's still racist. People pick colors. Just like with Christians. They be like, oh, Jesus was black. And then Muslims be like, oh, what's a Muslim person? Do Muslims just rely on Allah? See, I can't even go into all that because I don't even know. But like people, like it's funny because people like only white people can be racist. But then me growing up, Hispanics was racist to me. My own race was racist to me. Asians was racist to me. So it was kind of funny because I still had to force it in my brain because that's what everybody else was saying. Only white people can be racist. Listen to this part. You know, people talk about police brutality. I made a video on that, and I would go back to it, but I forgot what it was on my other channel, the one that got hacked. I really liked that channel, but anyways, it was on my other channel, and I was talking about police brutality. So there's something funny. Black people kill each other every single day. You know, everybody have ops, and this is my thing about ops. Why do you have ops? People are like, oh, that's my op. I don't fuck with my op. That's my op. People will literally study people that they hate. What was that? But like people will literally study who they hate and call them an op. It's confusing. Be like, yeah, he come around that corner. Like, how do you know he's coming around that corner? It's funny to me because people like, you don't have an op. I'm like, what's the reason to have an op? Is this a trend? Is this a trend or something? Like, you have to have an op or something? But anyways, like, it's funny. Dang, I forgot what I was going to say. What I was talking about. I know I moved on to ops. I just forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, it's funny how people say they have ops. Like, why do you need an op? Oh, and a girl going out the prom. That's a pretty dress. But anyways, like, yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. If anybody could come... See, I need to start writing stuff down. But like I said, this is not really informational type of live. I'm just, like, talking. I'm just speaking. But yeah, anybody can be racist. Like, anybody can be racist. It doesn't matter if you're white or black. Oh, I was talking about police brutality. So this is something funny. People say police kill black people the most, right? But black people kill each other every single day. Let one police, let one white police kill a black person. It's going nationwide. Oh, see, that's why we can't trust police officers. That's why they should be defunded and stuff. Like, deployed. It's funny. It really is. Because you say police brutality is like the worst thing, yet people kill themselves every day. And don't even let me get started on how the trans community. I'm probably gonna get canceled on this video. I don't care about canceled. You can cancel me. I could care less. What the news gonna do? Spirits of Naja got canceled. She said trans people. Like, what the? But yeah, this is the funny thing about trans people. This man has said, how do you feel about trans people killing themselves and suicide? Do you think that people are still bullying trans people? Listen to this. Back in the 1960s, or even when trans started, they was killing themselves. Trans people was killing themselves then. We accepting them now. Me personally, I could care less, but people are accepting them now, right? They're still killing themselves. So is it our fault? We're accepting y'all, and y'all still killing yourselves. And the funny thing about the LGBTQ community, and no hate to anybody, because, like, you know, and that's the funniest thing I ever knew. All gay people are not a part of the LGBTQ community. And they have so many valid reasons why. It's a whole occult, basically. Just like the Black Lives Matter movement. It's a whole occult. Black people are not even over the Black Lives Matter community. Move. See, this waltz on me. I mean, not waltz. But, like, yeah. People say Black Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter, Hispanic Lives Matter. Can y'all choose? At this, because when you really wake up, when you really take out the racism out, when you really take out them toxic foods you ate growing up as a kid, when you really just deprogram your brain, you realize it doesn't matter. Your race does not matter. I know melanin plays a really big role within the people who have melanin, which I'm still studying because I'm black. I mean, they call me black. But yeah, I'm a melanated person. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, let me go back to the LGBTQ2, QT, dang, LG, you know what I'm talking about. So anyways, gay people say they don't want to be labeled, right? They said they don't want to be labeled as man or woman. They don't want to be labeled as girl or boy. They just don't want to be labeled. They feel like it's wrong. They feel like it's against their natural born right. Okay, you don't have to be labeled. Now y'all labeling yourself as pixels, pickles, jars. Like, you just said you didn't want to be labeled. Oh, I'm non-binary. Okay, you non-binary, so you're not labeling yourself, right? Oh no, I'm non-binary, but you have to call me Fifi. You just said you don't want to be labeled. It's confusing. And the crazy part is that back in the, I can't remember, probably the 30s, the 40s, probably the 1800s maybe, scientists and like different people had even said that it's a disorder. Like, it's a mental disorder. It's a psychological disorder. Misinformant, something like that. See, I just be speaking, y'all. Like, when I be like speaking and you can't understand what I'm saying, I'm most likely know what I'm talking about, but I get my words mixed up at times. So like, if you don't understand what I'm saying, it's all right. It's all cool. I love you. You love me. But like, yeah, like, it's really like a mental thing. You are born a woman, but you believe you're a man. And this is the craziest part. Many trans came out and they said they hated that they went trans. They said they wish they went back to how they were. Because they said they realized at a point in their life that they just messed up. And I'm not saying if you're gay, you're messed up, you're evil, you're this, you're black. Like, I'm not saying it. There's evil people in the world. Not all gay people rape kids. Not all old people rape kids. Like, different things happen to different people. People need to stop centering a certain subject for one group of people. Oh, all Asians eat cats and dogs. Nobody talk about the Indians. Oh, that's harmful to their race. That's harmful to them. No, because y'all talk about the Asians. Nobody talk about how there's people in Africa eating cats and dogs. Nobody talk about how there are more that, because people say only white people and Asian people do cannibalism. No. What about the Brazilian people? What about Puerto Rican people? What about Mexican people? Nobody talk about that. European people. Nobody talk about that. Irish people. Nobody talks about that. But yet people, they center one person in a group of how they feel it should be. I'm still detoxing my brain from the lies I learned, and I'm learning not to be a liberal. Me personally, I did not know what a liberal was. My teacher said a liberal is a person with a political. No, it's more than that. People like, liberal is a person that's occurred to the political things. They blah 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 blah. But yeah, one day you'll realize it. One day we'll all realize it. We'll realize that we don't need people around us. Think about it. There are people by themselves and they're perfectly fine. And then there are people that's with. And this is my thing. Society ruined humanity. We should all come together as one. We came together as one. Now all we do is war. We hate people depending on what debate they have, depending on what political they choose, what party they choose, what clothes they wear, what hairstyle they have. And it's confusing because people like, oh, if people come together, everything will be great. We coming together, we're living beside each other, and we still hate each other. When you're alone by yourself, you get to really be with yourself. You get to really love. Because when a baby is by themselves and they with their little ball toy or like a little doll, they are having the time of their lives. because they're by themselves. Babies only cry when people come around. Or unless their mother around them, then they're not crying much. Babies like to be alone. They only ask for help if they actually need help. People need to learn to be alone. People need to learn how to just be with themselves. You don't need people. When you're in school, school screws up so many people. Billions of people get screwed up in school. Billions. Because when you're in school, this is something I noticed. Everybody hates homeschool. People make fun of people who are homeschooled. But then again, we have school shootings. Then again, Michigan kindergartners were accidentally giving tequila. How can you accidentally give a kid tequila? It's crazy. Oh, but they're forgiven for that because they accidentally gave it to the child. Just like this new Florida law. Oh my gosh, this thing made me laugh. So my friend, okay, she's gay. I have no hate to her, none of that. We both love each other. We both care about each other. So she was telling me 2 months ago? It was about 2 months ago. And she was like, have you heard about this law? And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, read this. It's about Florida, the Don't Say Gay law. And then I was just like, okay. And then she was like, yeah. So, a month later, the Don't Say Gay law goes viral. Everybody's talking about it, different teachers talking about it, different students talking about it, everybody's talking about it. And boy, oh boy, y'all must be deaf, blind, you can't read or something. Because literally, everybody thought the Don't Say Gay bill means you can't say gay at all. It doesn't even have gay in the bill. That's the funny thing. People are all pressed about the Don't Say Gay bill. The word gay not even in the bill.